Welcome y'all to another episode of the Weekly Transformer. For today, we're going to take a look at the bot that you picked for the review. Transformers Legacy Evolution Tarn. Much like the Armada Starscream, I did not know much about Tarn until this figure was announced. Don't like to gush over packaging too much, but the purple in the bot and this packaging looks excellent. I just love the way this package looks all together. And so without further ado, let's take a look at this guy. But if you haven't done so, first, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a bell, ringy, all that kind of stuff, all the YouTube thingies. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a little giveaway. I have a couple of things lined up for 500 and 1,000 subscribers, so stay tuned for that. Again, like, follow, subscribe, and well, let's get into it. Hasbro's just been killing it lately with all their mainline Voyager figures. G-Axis was a stellar figure. Inferno is dang near a masterpiece. Armada Starscream is great, except the wrists don't rotate. Leo Prime is simply gorgeous, and again, the only flaw is lack of wrist rotation. And I'm super stoked for the recently revealed Metal Hawk. And being that he's a retool of one of the best Voyager figures in the past few years, Cyclonus, he's sure to be a standout as well. Tarn here is no exception to this rule. The paint on Tarn is immaculate, from head to toe. Sculpting is great, and articulation hits all the right points, and then some. The robot mode is simply a wonder. If you didn't know this guy was a Transformer, you'd just think he was a really cool looking robot. And the face sculpt is wicked cool. I know his face is just the Decepticon logo, but to see it in a full rounded 3D iteration, it's very intimidating. When you get him in the right lighting, the light piping reveals these stellar purplish red eyes that really convey a sense of menace and evil. And even without the light piping, the faceplate is sculpted in a way the eyes are inset that keeps that menacing effect. The upper body is thick and blocky due to the doubling of the tank treads. This creates a nice balance that makes him not too thick and not too thin. Paint on the chest piece is simply stunning, and the gold Decepticon logo really creates a nice breakup from all the dark tones used here. One of my favorite parts of the bot mode is the molded hip skirt. The groin piece is separate from the thigh piece to allow better movement of the legs, and the main skirt piece has a slight lip. This helps carry the detail a little further and only breaks the look of the mold if you kick the leg back really far. The beautiful paint detailing is carried out through the legs with a combination of silver, purple, deep purple, and gold accents. All of this lends to a bot mode that looks just amazing. Head is on a ball joint allowing 360 degree rotation. With a tilt up, a slight tilt from side to side, and a slight tilt down. I love a ball jointed head. Having the small side tilts and up or down makes posing so much more expressive. Arm articulation includes slightly more than 90 at the elbow, a slight bend back. Due to transformation, elbows also have a slight tilt in. This allows for great range of motion across the chest. Not as good as a butterfly at the shoulder, but still effective when double handling his cannons. We get the ever popular 360 degrees at the elbow, 360 at the wrists, and a hand open. Of course, we have 360 degrees at the shoulder and 90 degrees out. Heck, there's even a little molded detail inside the armpit. The designers didn't have to do this, and most people will probably never notice, but I simply love when the design team puts little details like this in. You basically get 360 degrees at the waist. The backpack does hinder it a bit. You can untab it, but we really don't need to go much farther than this anyhow. Upper thighs get a 360. We get a kick all the way forward, a kick all the way back, and a kick all the way out to the side. And I just noticed this while filming the review. With the kick out to the side, the hip skirt flexes slightly and actually stays in place. What a brilliant piece of design. We get 90 at the knee, and due to transformation, all the way back, he can kick his own butt. For ankles, we get about this much tilt out to the side, so he can't quite bend down. All the way back due to transformation, and a tilt all the way forward. This allows Tarn to be a smooth criminal. Don't copyright strike me for that one. When it comes to posing, your imagination is the only real limitation with this guy. And man, this bot mode is solid. There are no hollow gaps, no waffling, no panel forming. Just simply amazing. The only waffling I found is actually on the inside of the cannons. Speaking of the cannons, those are two of Tarn's accessories. Two cannons that look totally different. I like symmetry, but I think this is the design that comes from the comic books. And this little adapter thingy here. Cannons can either be pegged into the forearms, held in his hands, or combined together with the adapter to give him the double cannon of doom. One 5mm port on the back allows you to plug the cannons into the back and give him a little jetpack action, because why not? I really can't find any negatives in this bot mode. I'm sure someone can, but I think he's pretty dang flawless. Tank mode is pretty much the same, but there's one little pick I have about it. So let's hit a transformation and see what this almost perfect alt mode looks like. After adding in the transformation, I thought this video was getting too long, so I scrapped it. You can check it out on my channel, or maybe I'll link it above somewhere here if I can figure out how to do that. So let's check out tank mode. Transformation is fairly simple and effective. If you watched many of my videos, you know that a simple and effective transformation ranks very high in my books. Since Tarn is a tank, his weapons of course integrate perfectly. I love when weapons serve a purpose in alt mode, and being that he's a tank, that's just a given. The wonderful panel detailing still carries out through this mode as well. One detail I really like is the silver on the side of the treads. These panels are hidden in bot mode, but now unfurled to reveal more shiny silver paint, giving them even more color breakup and add a little extra oomph to the tank mode. Aside from the gappy section here that can only be seen from the top, tank mode is solid. Unlike Mr. Duros over here, who relies on his cannons to fill in his sides. Turrets rotate a full 360 of course, and due to the 5mm pegs, have up and down movement. This tank mode is awesome. There's only one real flaw I have with it. He has a case of the butt hands. Butt fists are becoming common in releases nowadays. I can understand it for releases like Wheelie or Shockwave. Even Bumblebee RC has a case of the butt hands. However, her guns plug into the back to create some really nice tailpipes that are really good looking in alt mode. From a side view it's not terrible, but from anything other than a flat angle, you can definitely see the hands just chilling. I really wish they had found a better way to hide these in tank mode, because with how good of a figure this is, it seems a shame just to have his paws just hanging out on the back here. Wish we had a panel maybe that could unfold from here to here to cover up the hand, so at least it looks a little bit better. But overall, this tank mode looks great. So that's been my look at Tarn, one of the most solid Voyager figures we've gotten in a while. This guy does so much, so well in both modes, barring the one glaring backfist issue. Thank y'all for watching this episode of the Weekly Transformer. Don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified of new videos. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Tarn. Follow me over at the Daily TF on Instagram for photo posts of our favorite robots. And as always, have a great day. God bless.